When I was 9, my parents sent me to a boarding school in the mountains. I didn't like it there because it was always so cold, and the school had strange rules. I was not good at math, so I had to take tuition classes with my teacher every evening. I remember walking up the stairs in the evening, which would be so dark, and I hated it so much because it scared the crap out of me. One time I was so late, so I decided to run up to the 3rd floor, and I could hear the entrance door open as I was running up. I thought it was one of my classmates, so I just said, "Today's class will be held on the 3rd floor." I didn't hear anything except their footsteps. I sat down and carried on with the class until after a few minutes I realized, wait, where is that person who was with me? I thought I heard someone running up the stairs. I kept looking at the door, waiting to see who it was. No one turned up. I then asked my friend, "Hey, is anyone supposed to join us?" She said, "No, silly, everyone is here." I was confused, but I thought, maybe it was the janitor, and I just brushed it off. The next day, I decided to go to class really early because I didn't want to make my teacher upset. I looked at the time, and it was time for me to start running to the 3rd floor again. As I was running up to the class, I could hear footsteps again. I was about to say, "The class is on the 3rd floor." I stopped and decided to take a look because at this point I was curious. I looked down, feeling a little scared, and I could still hear someone running up the stairs, but there was absolutely no one. I waited a few more seconds, and I still saw no one. I decided to go to my class instead since I couldn't see anyone, and honestly, I was getting really scared. I attended my class just like how I normally do. However, this time something horrific happened. My teacher asked me a question, and I remember explaining it to the class, which went on for quite a while until I could hear one of my friends calling out my name, "Mojina, Mojina, Mojina!" I opened my eyes, and I was sitting in the dark classroom where there was no one. I looked for my friend who called me, and all I could see was the door was opened, but my friend wasn't even there. I was in shock. What the fuck? It was raining so heavily outside, and I couldn't feel my face or my legs. I had no courage to even run, and even if I did, the class and my dorm were at least 5 to 10 minutes away. It was pitch dark, and the only way I could see the door was when there was lightning while it rained.